if you could kindly just confirm your full name, date of birth, and the course that you are studying at LSBU.
Sure, miss. Starting off with my full name, it's Karanjeet Singh Amritpal Singh Alak. And my date of birth is 3rd of May 2001. And I've applied in LSBU in MSc in International Accounting and Finance.
Lovely. Thank you so much. And could you just show me the room that you're in to show that you're alone in the room, please?
Sure, miss. Why not? Can I go ahead?
Yes, thank you.
Sure. Yeah. So here I am.
Great. Thank you
If that
so
works.
much. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I appreciate you taking the time to speak to me today. The interview is being conducted as part of the university Pre-Cas process. During the process, we perform various checks to ensure you meet all the student visa requirements before assigning the CAS. These checks include reviewing financial evidence, supporting documents, and assessing your genuine intention to study on the course. The interview is part of those checks. It will last around 20 to 30 minutes and you shouldn't be using any notes. We ask you provide detailed answers to the questions, and I will also be making notes, so I will be typing. So please speak clearly and just also bear with me between questions because sometimes I just type up notes. It's nothing to be worried or nervous about. It's just a bit more to get to know you and your intention to study at LSBU. And also feel free to ask me if you have any questions before the interview or after the interview as well.
Sure, miss. Thank you.
Okay, so do you have any questions at this stage or are you happy to continue?
Not really. I'm happy to continue. We can go ahead.
Yeah, great. So first question, at LSBU, we have many societies that's possible to join. So how do you usually like to spend your free time?
Well, if I was to talk about my leisure time, I really like playing cricket as it's an outdoor sport. I used to play in school as well. Apart from that, miss, if I was to say, I like reading books. So if given a chance to be a part of a society in LSBU, I would choose an outdoor sports if we actually have one. I would definitely go for cricket because I really like it.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so you've answered this question already. So it was, are there any sports you would like to continue practicing, which you said cricket?
Yeah.
And is there anything you would like to try for the first time at LSBU?
It would be, why not, miss? If I was given a chance to start something, I'm quite fond of, as in going into a research field, wherein I get a good amount of time researching over a group, researching some activities, particularly to my course. It's accounting and finance. If I given a chance to research something about it, I would be more than happy to do that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Have you studied in the UK before?
No, miss. This is for the first time that I've applied it.
Okay. Okay. Can you give me a summary of your previous studies in India? So what was your last qualification level? For example, high school, bachelor's, master's?
Sure, miss. The last course that I did was for 3 years. It was Bachelor's of Commerce, which is a 3-year course in India. Okay. And I completed it last year, securing 8.49 CGPA, which is equivalent to A grade in our city or in the education system that I have actually, did my study. So that's A grade that I secured from University of Mumbai. And I did it last year. I completed it last year.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what have you been doing since you finished the course last year?
Yes. So I was actually doing extracurricular activities like doing certifications in Tally, which would help
Hmm.
me throughout my course in finance. And
Yeah.
post that, I wanted a corporate exposure. So what I did is I went into a company named Teleperformance. I joined it in November 2022,
Hmm.
and it was July the 3rd, which was my last day. I resigned.
Okay.
And currently, I'm doing nothing. I have worked for Teleperformance, and the process was National Rail Inquiries, which is
Hmm.
based in UK. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
exactly.
yes.
Uh-huh. And sorry, you said before you were doing extracurricular activities like something, but I missed what you said. What
It
was that?
was Thomas. So sorry for that. It was
Okay.
certification in Tally. Tally, as in, yeah, Tally is a software, an accounting software. And I did advanced Excel as well, certification in advanced Excel.
Brilliant. Thank you. Okay. Why have you decided to return to full-time study?
Actually, I had plans to further post completion of my bachelor's itself. I had plans to do it. The only thing was I needed some exposure of corporate life as well to actually enhance my communication skills, which we have in India. And now that I have got good or an advanced level of communication in English, that's the
Hmm.
reason I returned back. And further, I really think in India and worldwide, accounting and finance has good scope. So
Hmm.
yes, masters would definitely give me an edge.
Wonderful. Thank you. Apologies. I'm on a
No
spreadsheet.
problem.
Maybe I need also some of those advanced Excel classes.
No problem.
Okay.
Take your time. That's
Thank
okay.
you. Okay. Um, let's go to the next question. So you've mentioned it already, but just for the sake of the interview structure, what course have you applied for at LSBU?
So it's MSc International Accounting and Finance is the course.
So could you give me some specific details about the course? So any specific modules in the course that made you choose us?
Why not? Firstly, it gives me an immense pleasure to be a part of LSBU, as in I got admitted to the course. One thing that really gives me the pleasure to be a part of it is the way the course has been designed for me. It is
Hmm.
particularly, I fit into the course just because the bachelor's miss, which I did previously, was in accounting and auditing. And modules like audit risk, then financial management, financial reporting, and other modules that we have, as in extracurricular optional modules as well, that actually made me drive towards the course. So
Okay.
audit risk is one of them because I did my core as well in auditing, and it was financial management and financial reporting.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes. So actually it drives me towards the course.
Thank you. Okay. Did you consider any other universities in the UK? If so, where?
Thomas. Well, it was University of Cumbria that I had applied in. It was in business administration. So I
Hmm.
did receive an offer letter as well. But definitely studying in London is something which I would prefer. And the way, as I mentioned previously, the way the course has been designed as an auditing, it's my favorite subject. And I think facilities here or faculties here in LSBU would actually match up to what I really want to learn out of it. So yes.
Hmm. Okay, so was there any other universities other than the University of Cumbria? And if so, why did you choose LSBU? Was there any others, or was it just between the two universities?
It was between the two that I wanted to select over. I did apply for University of Birmingham as well previously, but I got offer letters from LSBU, that is London South Bank University, and University of Cumbria.
Yeah.
And out of both, as I mentioned previously, I wanted to study in London because the exposure and the faculty would definitely give me an edge. And here in India, employers do respect London South Bank University quite a lot.
Yeah.
So that really gives me an edge.
Thank you. What do you plan to do once you finish your studies at LSBU?
Okay. So here in India, my dad is a businessman firstly. So every businessman or any business in India or anywhere in the country in India, business develops like anything, and finance is always a bloodstream for any